Hey everyone, this is Kip.
And Dave.
And we snuck off and we are down in the R&D labs. And the reason we're here, Dave, is we had quite a few people in the last video. There must be some people out there that really know their kicker product.
Yeah.
Because
they want to see it.
They wanted to see the new KX or Red Series amplifiers. Now the ones that are in that truck, they are the current models.
Yes, they are current.
They're the ones that will be going away and the new model is going to be replacing it. But right now, we had to build the truck because we need it out in the road for events.
Correct, yes.
So the new red amps, they're just not quite here yet. You know,
but it's soon. We're real soon.
We're fanatical about the details, and these have some really cool new features, new technology we've had to work through.
Yeah.
So they're not available yet. Will be soon.
All right, so I'm going to flip this camera around, Kip, and we're going to be talking kind of quietly because we are in an area we're not supposed to be.
Yeah, we've literally snuck into the red zone.
So the red zone. Right over here.
Okay. So you got a good view?
Yep, I got you right now.
All right, let's get the real thing.
All right, we're going to the product. There we go.
Okay. As you can see, this is going to be the new KX amplifier. It's gone to a totally black on black look. Look on the connection side, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
It has our, I'll say legendary because we've used these for almost forever, but our 15-degree angle, 4-gauge power and ground, remote turn on, our RCA input and output, so you can connect more than one amp together. You can loop to the next. Speaker connections here, and even though this is a monoblock amplifier, we give you 2 positives and 2 negatives. That way makes it easy to connect up all your speakers.
That's right.
And if you look right here, that little thing right there says radio detect.
Yep.
That's a new feature on our Fit 2. So those of you out there who might have experienced this in some of the newer Chrysler vehicles where you actually have to have a good dummy load on the radio or it won't play.
Mm-hmm.
Our new amplifiers have that technology built right into them. So all these new radios, factory coming out where you have to have a resistive load on the input, this is going to take care of that. And then let's switch around the other side, Dave, under the door. You can see all the standard controls that you're familiar with, our Key EQ Plus, which is basically a single band parametric EQ. You've got our low pass crossover, our subsonic or our high pass crossover, and our gain control.
Mm-hmm.
Another cool feature on the new red KX amplifiers, there's actually an LED underneath this gain control. When you start turning the gain up on this amplifier, you can match it to your radio. You know when you've got to the right input setting because it'll start blinking at you.
That way you're not overdriving it.
You're not overdriving. You know, a lot of people out there, I know if you do your own installs, you know everyone talks about setting the gain properly. Well, to do it properly in the past, you've had to have some test tones or signals and an oscilloscope so you can actually look at the output of the amplifier and get things set properly.
Correct.
We've taken all that work out. There's a circuit designed in this that actually monitors the input signal, and it will start blinking when you've got the gain set properly.
So it'll start blinking.
It'll start
so
blinking.
I can even know what's going on.
This is something even Dave can do.
All right. I feel good now.
So obviously this is the new red KX amplifier for the people who are asking about it. Beautiful looking amplifier.
Oh, it is, and it lights up. Oh, it's just gorgeous when
it's gorgeous. But then, you know, Dave, KX ARC pairing, what's that all about?
You know, Kip, I got a feeling you're going to explain that to us here right now.
I am going to explain it to you. What's really cool about the new amplifiers, besides that input circuit, we're calling it AccuMatch, that's our terminology for our circuit so you can set the gain properly, these amplifiers have
a magic toy.
A magic toy. And this is a wireless remote control for the amplifier.
Okay, wait a minute. Did you say wireless?
Wireless.
Oh, wow.
Now here, I'll even pop it out of the housing so you can see. I'll pop the back open. You can see where underneath there, that's the battery to power it.
Yep.
So you pop a battery in here.
And that's just a normal battery you can get anywhere.
A normal battery you can pick up anywhere, but then from this remote control, once you pair it to the amplifier, here's the cool part. You can pair it to not just one, you can pair it to up to 4.
4?
You can control 4 bass amplifiers at the same time from one KX remote.
Oh my gosh.
So if we go in, once they're paired up, you can adjust the gain of the amplifier. You can kind of see that going on there. Next function is what we call shock.
Wow.
And what shock is, that stands for subharmonic octave creation. And it's what we do, it's a circuit we manufactured and made that reproduces the low fundamental bass that's lost in older recordings or a lot of the stuff you listen to today, which is MP3 or satellite radio. So this, you can dial in how much shock wave you want to add to the system wirelessly from the remote.
There you go.
You can also flip the phase of your woofers, 0 or 180, right from the front of the car.
Wow.
Just like that, flip it.
You mean you don't have to wire it backwards or anything?
No, if you get in the car and the bass sounds a little thin or out of sync with the rest of your stuff, just turn the remote on, go to phase, boom, you're done.
Fixed.
Fixed.
Wow.
And then last but not least, we have a clip mode monitor in here.
Wow.
Now, you know, we talked about the input gain with the light on the amp. starts blinking. Well, that's for input clip. That's so you can set the gain of your amp properly to whatever head unit you have, whether it's aftermarket, factory, 4 volt, 10 volt, doesn't matter. You can set the gain properly. So what does this do? Well, this actually monitors the actual output of the amplifier. And you know, when people start talking about, well, what's clipping, or I can't hear it, or what is clipping?
Yeah.
This amplifier, when it starts reaching 1% THD, 1% clipping on the output, it'll actually start blinking. And if you have, it times out in 30 seconds, that's why it did that. And if you have 4 amplifiers hooked up, the first dot is your first amp, the second is your second, third and fourth. So you can actually monitor the output clipping of 4 amplifiers right from this wireless remote.
Wow.
And the cool part is, because it's wireless, you could mount the housing in your dash, and you could snap right in and leave it in the dash of your car. You could put it in a door panel.
Whatever's convenient for you.
Whatever works.
Yeah, whatever works for you.
Or you could just put a piece of Velcro on the back, and you can stick it to any dash part that you want. Or you can take it out with you and be outside the car.
Wow. You know what? Or you can, like me, if I was installed, I'd probably use duct tape, but that's just me. You know.
You know, I think you'd probably use Gorilla Tape, Dave.
Yeah, I'd use Gorilla Tape.
But this is the new KX ARC wireless remote that works with the new KX amplifiers. And since we had enough people in the previous video asking, so we went ahead and snuck in here to R&D to give you guys a look at this. So these will be coming soon. Great looking amplifier, great performing amplifier, and with the new wireless remote and the input gain setting, the AccuMatch, and everything you do from here, man, it's a home run.
Well, Kip, I think we better get out of here before we get caught. So
Flip that camera around.
we're going to flip it around real quick. All right.
So anyhow, you guys asked, so we snuck off and did it for you. I'm going to say this is the Kip and Dave show goes rogue.
Yes, we're probably going to get in trouble, but you know what, Kip? It's Easter weekend. Maybe they'll go nice. They will go easy on us.
Got a couple days, they'll soon forget.
They'll forget about it.
But seriously, you guys asked, so we snuck in here to get it for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great weekend. This is Dave.
And Kip.
We'll catch you next week.
Guys,